How goes it? And welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. I hope that impresses you. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's play. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Martin Luther King Jr. was terrified of turtles. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
I'm going 3 capellini, 1 risotto. Is the risotto ready?
No, it's not done.
Oh, stop, Aaron. Stop. Ryan?
I had it ready, Chef. Sorry. I tossed it.
You tossed it?
Yes, Chef. For some reason, I tossed it, thinking that I'm set with risottos, and I found that I didn't have what I needed. That's such a stupid mistake.
I said you were begging for 1 risotto.
Leonardo da Vinci was castrated at the age of 52.
Chef, that was my mistake.
For how long, Ryan?
5 minutes, Chef. There's only 3 of us in the kitchen. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. So any mistake I make, the guy will pick it apart.
Already another risotto.
Henry Ford insisted his assembly line workers be provided beer during their shifts.
Andrew is looking to get off to a strong start on his appetizer. Man down for this risotto.
Drew, you good? You need help?
All I need is 1 else out right now.
Heard.
I'm the hot ass guy. I'm supposed to communicate and push. I'm working on the risotto. You follow me? So, I'm going to game and I'm ready to work to it.
A spa in Kansas uses duct tape to administer bikini waxes.
They really weren't looking for much. A patch of grass for Bruno. For first timers.
In 2009, Tony Danza taught 10th grade English at a Philadelphia high school.
Think about it, Bobo. If you can reach a real person in about a minute.
Vatican City is built on top of the largest dormant volcano in Europe. Sloths move so little that algae grows on them. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your next 7 fact categories. A Brad Pitt ad was banned in Malaysia for potentially making locals feel inferior.
How can you stay on the case and never miss a clue?
Let me clarify.
On CSI Miami, and CSI New York channels. No TV. Hey,
Oh, this looks great, kid. Come on, guys. Everyone keep working together.
Justin Timberlake owns a stretch VW Beetle limo.
Star. How is everything here, mate? No hair. Or so they thought.
It was a little fun.
First of all, I apologize for take care of this, and I something else.
The song We Are the World is the only non-human to win a Nobel Peace Prize.
I have a hair in the salad.
Andrew.
I need the scallop instead of the salad.
My apologies, Jess. Do the scallops quickly. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Heather, why is there hair in the salad? What's the Hurry up. No hair this time.
Hold on.
The U.S. Navy bans the hunt for the Red October on board their submarines.
Ladies' hair, the guy for the gel salad, but that's pretty gross.
team has managed to get out of a hairy situation. Back in the
The Oxford English Dictionary added the word prostitute in 2009.
Walking with 3 capellini, chef. 3 capellini up. Polly,
Yes, ma'am.
are you ready for that tail?
What are you doing, Ryan?
I'm coming, chef.
She's struggling. He's struggling like I thought.
They're all fucking lies.
General George Marshall wrote 3 books about Bigfoot.
Oh, guys. Ryan has helped get the blue team back on track. And with appetizers now quickly being delivered to Moe's Dining
Central Park is bigger than the country of Monaco.
have now shifted their attention to entrees.
Juicy basil, Bill and Neil shrimp. How long, Devon?
We're at a minute and a half, chef. Fucking hell. I gotta pull these fast. Devin, but I gotta get my shit done. Sit there like a guy.
Alright, all these bastards ready.
Yes, chef.
He won't
Here are your scores.
Locking these fast.
be in the customer's fucking lap.
Yes, chef.
Young man, time's dragging. Speed up!
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is American Girl Dolls. Which of these facts about American Girl Dolls are true and which are adorable lies? American Girl stores offer manicures, facials, and pampering for dolls.
Come on, Devon, recover quickly, please. Get in, basin, let's go.
Yes, chef. I need you to start searing these 2 up. That's all of this. Definitely. For them, they sat there and they got too dry. So I had to fire
Men that collect American Girl dolls are known as creepsies.
Right now, chef.
Oh, we are.
Want to put the bass?
Thanks for the heads up.
Sorry, chef.
Where's the bass?
No answer.
Samantha was named the hottest American Girl doll by Maxim in 2005.
Come here, you bring me a protein. I ask him where's the bass and it's there. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to show you afraid. Fucking afraid. Look at it. You look at it then and see. Listen, fuck away.
A church in Memphis will baptize your American Girl doll.
Why aren't you two working together?
Yes, chef. I brought it back. Would you like to check it and see if it'll
Would
pass?
you like to check it? What does that mean? Would I like to check your bass? Is it good enough?
I don't think so.
You know it's shit. So fucking man up.
I have 2 more words. No, Paulie. Those bass don't die when you 1 minute. Your bass die.
When
because
is the
you
homeless
overcook it.
American Girl doll?
The bass.
2 minutes, chef.
So take your fucking proteins back.
This is so embarrassing.
Snap back.
Hey, seriously? We've gone from 3 chefs to 3 stooges. Now can I have your protein and his fucking protein together?
Yes, chef.
Let's get on the same page. Stop. You guys are not communicating. Why are you guys not helping each other? I'm going to freak out.
I'm walking the bass.
Elizabeth Taylor donated her hair to be used on the Elizabeth Taylor American Girl doll.
I gotta pull this up.
Bash it up. Where's the veal? And where's the New York strip?
Right now, chef.
Wow, that was painful. Go, John.
Come on, we're still here. I know, we're still here. We're still here.
Stephanie is the first transgender American Girl doll.
Snapple and salmon to veal.
Yes, chef.
Let's go.
2 meal in 2 minutes.
Snapper and salmon. I need 3 minutes out on the salmon, please.
Kimberly salmon should definitely be done before my meat. She has to hustle. I have to go up. I can't hold my protein yet. Veal, chef. I can't let it die. I don't have enough time to zero something else. My veal is up.
Let's see the final scores.
Chef, he always says he'll wait the extra minute as long as it's perfect.
Where's the salmon?
Walking the salmon right now, chef. Sorry about the wait.
Snapper. Kimberly.
Walking now, chef.
Grandma. Come on, Grandma. Yeah, I know, but fucking hell. Oh, la, la.
Grandma?
Kimberly.
Yes, chef.
Nice to cook the salmon.
Thank you, chef. Oh my God. See, I needed the extra minute.
Kimberly.
Yes,
you
chef.
change gear a little bit.
Yes,
Like
chef.
an old granny in a car that's stuck in use. Let's go.
Sorry, chef. I'm moving.
While Kimberly works to get it in gear, back in the blue team. Ramsey's looking for Devin to drive the tickets.
60 back from Bill on New York Strip. 60 back from Bill on New York Strip. Say it again. 60 back from Bill on New York Strip. 1 Bill, 1 New York, 1 Seabass, 2 Seabass.
Come on, guys. Devin is repeating this so many times. And then he still fucking forgets this.
Say it again. 2.
Here's Seabass, 1 Bill, 1 New York Strip.
I'm good at memorization. Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef, I'm okay. We got Paulie, 1 minute, minute and a half.
Heard.
Minute and a half, Paulie. This was Devin's chance to really step up and be driving these tickets. He can't even remember what the hell he's making.
Ready to go? 8 minutes now.
Heard, Chef.
Just FYI.
With Devin pouncing back on the main station, both kitchens are now sending out entrees at an impressive rate.
Everybody hustle. We're going with it. Wait there. 4 Seabass, 2 Wellington.
Yes, chef. Holly, how long? I only have 2 seats.
Excuse me?
Chef, I'm out of, I don't have any sea bass.
Run out of Seabass.
I had 12 portions, chef.
How many did you ruin?
Just those 6, chef.
Give me a burrito, please.
I only had 12. And the 2 died waiting for Devin. Yeah.
Thank you, man. You tell him. I'm wiping your ass.
I had 2 that died in the window burrito, waiting on field.
You think the bass died waiting on me? No, Paulie. Man the fuck up and handle it.
So you're out of fish? Come on. What am I supposed to tell the guests now?
Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do?
Paulie never wants to take responsibility for anything. Fuck you, Paulie.
Can I take you from the other kitchen?
Go. If they're good. You guys have 2 extra bass? It's over here. It's over here. Yeah, here they sit. Coming around. Come behind. We're going to need 6 minutes now. All right? For this 2 Seabass.
Hey, I was telling you to do this, Garnish. Paulie is not as great as he thinks he is. He's all over the place. It's like bouncing back.
Hello. I'm ready to cut my Wellington. I'm cutting my Wellington. More bass. Garnish.
Yes, Chef.
Okay, chef. Do it. Let's just not be a dead horse. We know what's going to happen. That's it's over.
Of course, they want to nominate the person that had the hardest station tonight. You know, I think that's fucking bullshit. I thought I fucking did a very good job on that station. I think I did it better than Brian could have. All she had was fucking risotto that she had to make right.
I'd rather have you run. She never missed it when she's wrong.
Yeah, she made more mistakes. Normally risotto.
Do you think Brian should go?
Yeah, because, I mean, I fucking, yeah.
Windsor salt is big on summer. Tiny cherry tomatoes. Large, juicy watermelon. Of course, with Windsor, big flavor.
I came to play. I think we're to play.
Oh shit.
That was.
I see you next, crunch time. It is time to stand out on your own. Get out of here.
Definitely good. I'm down to the final 6. I am here to win this competition. Bring it on, Chef Ramsay. I am ready.
Tell us what Chef's English is gonna get real.
I am definitely dreaming about life.
Yo, my heart dropped.
You need some tissue to wipe your ass?
Chef Ramsay is good. Anybody with eyes, fuck you, you stupid redneck. You learn how to cook.
Watch out, bitches.
And I want this more than I
Start of game activation is live.
Emotional and jaw-dropping episode
I will be walking out of here with a blank check.
Okay, we're set.
of Hell's Kitchen.
Cookie, we looked it up, and implausible with an L is not a word.
That's implausible. Look it up a Glenn.
If we could get all the dancers to set, all of the dancers. Thank you.
I hope those cupcakes were fair game. They were delicious, the ones sitting in the break room.
Did you eat them all?
I just had a couple. Just,
How many?
I don't know if I was counting. 6.
Okay, those are for Carol's birthday party later on.
Yeah, that's great.
No, but we didn't sing to her yet.
Oh, sweet.
We were gonna like present them. Be like, happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's not the point. We were gonna put candles in all of the cupcakes and then give them to her. I just don't want her to think that like.
I know, me neither.
Hey, Jerry, doing a little yard work?
Oh, yeah. Just got some new garden gnomes.
New garden? Oh, my. Look at the size of that garden gnome's.
Oh, I see you noticed my gnome's giant package. I should have mentioned, these aren't regular garden gnomes. They're well-endowed garden gnomes from Gnome My. I bought the whole set. There's Python Petey, Busty Barbara, and my personal favorite, Giant Balls McGillicuddy. So, what do you think, Raj?
I can't look away.
Hey, boys, what you talking about?
Sarah, don't come over here.
Hey, Daddy. Ooh, look, garden gnome.
Kids, get in the house.
Gnome My well-endowed garden gnomes. From the people who brought you lawn globes with nipples.
No matter who you are, you have dreams. I want to be an astronaut.
I want to be a doctor.
A dinosaur. And Angie's Ice Creamery wants to hear them. Come into any Angie's to tell us your dream, and you'll get a dreamsicle absolutely free. I want to be a teacher. Here's a free dreamsicle.
I want to be a surfer.
Here's a free dreamsicle. I want to be best friends with a horse. Here's a free dreamsicle.
Is this where we tell the dreams?
It sure is.
I'm standing naked, looking into a mirror. My face is not my own. A small fire burns beside me and I face it. A young calf slowly melts into the flames. It looks at me and speaks. This is what remembering does, it says. And then I'm in a field, it's raining. I cannot move my legs, but steadily I go forward.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Well, you know what's odd? You all look like the middle child. Everybody's got their screws. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. All right, here we go.
Get ready, time for question.
Okay, to get things started, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Alright, player 2, let me know. Player 2? Did you intend to do that to yourself? Oh well, don't blame me. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Player 3? Ooh, ouch. Player 1? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. The correct answer is, Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
I call this one, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona... Player 1, who are you gonna screw? You're screwed, Player 3. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Damn, that time just flew by. Way to screw, Player 1. Don't stop there, get some more cash. Player 2, sweet dreams. Player 1, the Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Pucker up for, brought to you by the letter U, Nabrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Player 2, watch the time. Player 1.
Swing and a miss.
Player 3. Why didn't you pick this? Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Why not try Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Player 3, where's that screw going? If you're gonna threaten to screw someone, you gotta act on it. Can we leave this tragedy behind us, please? Player 2. Player 1. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
Here's a good one. The man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 3. Not such a great score there. Why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Pick your answers before player 3 does, because if player 3 gets it wrong, everyone who gets it right will split that cash. Okay, we're off. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg at the house. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That'll bring an end to our first round. And player 1 is winning. But don't go spending that money just yet. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. It's time. Let's try Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Player 2, do something! Players 1 and 3. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Coming up next, let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Time's almost up. Player 1. You may not know how temperatures work. Player 3. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
How about Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 2, clock's a ticking. Player 3, well, I've seen worse. Player 1, that's just nuts. Let me show you something. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Open wide for wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 210's running out. Players 1 and 3. This isn't going to go with dinner at all. It was begging to be picked. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. May I introduce I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Watch your time! Player 1. Here's what a right answer looks like. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Player 2, don't you dare gloat. Yes, you won, but your score is a minus sign in front of it. Then again, you never were very good at math. See if this adds up.